Good morning, guys. This video is about my 30-day extension on my visa in Pattaya. So I did do some videos, I've lost them, so now I've had to do a new one. So basically the condo I'm renting, literally down the road, 2 minutes, there's an agent. It does visas and applications and all, everything you need. So basically I went in there and I did my research on Pattaya immigration office. Now I did look at the reviews and there's only one immigration office in Pattaya. I could be wrong, people may find there is more than one, but I could only find one on the Google Maps. So basically I decided to use an agent because on the reviews it was saying people have been there 4 hours, 6 hours, you know, doing the application form, then waiting 3-4 hours to make sure the application form's okay, and it sounded like a all day. So I decided I'm going to use an agent. So literally where the condo is, you walk down the road and the visa office is there. So I went in there and spoke to them and said, look, I need to extend my passport for another 30 days using the immigration office. And they said, yeah, we can do that, we can help. You know, we'll fill out this form. And they said 3,000 baht, which I thought was quite good because it's 2,000 baht if you do it on your own in the immigration office. So I thought it was an extra 1,000 baht. It's like 10, 12 quid. I thought, yeah, why not? Let's just do this. Hopefully this process will be a lot quicker than losing more or less a day to extend my passport for another 30 days. So went through the application, paid the 3,000 baht, and then the lady said, well, do you want to go with this lady in the car? So I said, oh, okay. What now? And they said, yeah, now go with her now, they'll take you to the immigration office and we'll tell you what to do at the time. So I thought, okay, so I get in the car with a lady. There was two ladies. They take me to the immigration office in Pattaya. We get there and it was busy, mental, crazy busy. There's foreign people all around outside, walking around on the main road. Then you got to the building, and as you're walking in, you can see like, how can I say, like waiting rooms, but there must be for certain things because obviously the building's glass, so you can actually see. So I looked on the left as you're walking in. It's like a little bit of a tunnel. You walk in and I was looking, I was thinking, oh, so that's Thai office is busy on the left, and I looked right and I was thinking, oh my god, that's busy on that side as well. And then straight ahead you've got the big double doors. So I followed the lady into the main office, application office, or all the counters are, and yeah, she opens the doors and it is absolutely heaving. There's not one spare seat to sit on, and there were people standing around in corners of the room where there's not counters where you sit down and do your forms and speak to the guys behind the counter. And I'm looking around and I'm like, oh my god, and I could sort of look at the people's faces. They're on the phone, some look stressed, some look bored because they've been there probably 3-4 hours just waiting. And this place was heaving. So we was to the side a little bit and the lady said, oh, just wait here a minute. I said, oh, okay. And then as soon as a customer got off the chair and this counter was free, and there's about 6 down one side, 6 down the other side, so there's good 12, maybe more or less, flat out busy. So when this was available, the lady said, all right, you can go and sit down in that chair. And I'm looking around thinking, can I? Well, these people sat here for hours waiting to be, you know, served next to do their visa extension or whatever they're there to do. So I sat down. This lady gave this guy behind the counter this card, which I guess is to do with them being an agent. Because I've paid them more money, you get basically like the VIP service. So I sits down, He goes through a little bit of the information, gets his phone out, said, can you look at the camera? So I looked at the camera, takes a picture, hands back the card back to the lady at the agency, and she said, well, that's it. I said, what's that, mate? That's it. Wait, yeah, we do all the rest. Get in the car, gets back in the car, goes back to the visa office, and basically she said, we'll have it ready in 1 or 2 days, come back and we'll have your passport, will be done. And I was like, that was super quick. Now, I know a lot of people will be saying, you know, you could do it this way, yeah, you've got to wait 4 or 5 hours, but guys, for the sake of an extra 1,000 baht, if you want to waste your time or lose a day, you know, whatever you're doing, travelling or whatever you've got planned on the day, in my eyes, I think for the sake of 1,000 baht, that only takes 5 minutes. But in total, driving there, in the office, going back, let's say 30 minutes, done. And in 2 days, I go and get my passport, it's stamped, I've got another 30 days for a cost of 3,000 baht. 2,000 baht for the immigration, that's what they charge. 100 baht for a passport photo, and the charge of the agent. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good for the cost. Well, I thought it was amazing. You know, looking at the reviews, you know, sitting around waiting for 4 or 5 hours and then having to go back another day or so to get your passport. That might not be straight away, I don't know, because if that's the only office in Pattaya, then you can imagine it's going to be flat out busy. And it was. So what I'm saying is that do your research, which I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I made this choice, because it's just saved me a day. I haven't lost a day in Thailand. I only lost about 30 minutes for the sake of 10 to 12 quid, which is an extra 1,000 baht. So my advice to you is just that if you're, the choice is yours. It's entirely up to you what you do. It's your money, it's your time. Me personally, I didn't want to lose the time, and I'm glad I did. It was the best thing that I did. It was all finished. You know, I went back to the condo, relaxed, had something to eat, had a coffee, and literally 2 days later I went and collected it and it was done. So there was my 30 days extended. Yeah. So I'm really pleased with it. I mean, you know, like I said, you've got to do your homework and you have to do your research. You know, we're not going to get it right all the time. We are going to make mistakes, and some things and decisions we're going to make could cost more money than it needed to be. But, you know, that's life, isn't it? I don't want to stress too much about it, because this was half the problem I had in England. You know, worrying all the time, trying to plan things out and making sure that you can save every penny you get, and it's so much hard work. But not just hard work, it's the time. It takes up so much of your time to have to do all these things. And we all know what's going on in the UK. It's that they're doing less and less and less, which means you have to do more and more and more, even though you're paying them for the service. So for me, I just, you know, I don't want to waste too much of my time, basically. So yeah, I'm happy. It's all done, and obviously the next one's going to be the border run, which is going to be my second border run. So now I've done 2 immigration offices, 1 border run, and now the next one's the border run. So yeah, that's see what's going to happen and what I decide I'm going to do then. So that's 1 immigration in Phuket, and then I did a border run I did a border run to Laos, then did a immigration extension at Pattaya now, and then obviously the next one's going to be a border run, so probably be Laos again. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, keep it real, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.